A church warden and a magician plan to make a TV documentary about a retired university lecturer they are suspected of murdering. Ben Field, a 27-year-old church warden from Towcester, Northampton, and Martin Smith, a 31-year-old magician from Redruth, Cornwall, are being questioned by Thames Valley Police in connection with the death of Peter Farquhar in October 2015. An inquest held in November 2015 ruled that the former teacher had DO of acute alcohol intoxication, with then Buckinghamshire coroner Richard Hewlett concluding that his was an accident. But Mr. Field and Mr. Smith have since been arrested on suspicion of the 69-year-old's murder, as well as that of another retired teacher who lived in the same street in Maids Moreton, near Buckinghamshire, as Mr. Farquhar. Anne Moore Martin, 83, died in May 2017 and an inquest into her has not yet been held. Police have said the causes of both deaths are yet to be determined, and arrested Mr. Field and Mr. Smith on suspicion of 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of conspiracy to murder, 2 counts of suspicion of fraud by false representation, conspiracy to defraud, and 1 count of burglary. The force has been granted a custody extension to interview the pair, who were both students at the University of Buckingham, where Mr. Farquhar was a guest lecturer. They helped look after him in the months before his having persuaded him to publish his novels. They plan to make a documentary program about him. Mr. Field was also Mr. Farquhar's lodger and the warden at the church where he was a lay preacher, Stowe Parish Church, which is a short drive from Maids Moreton. His former colleague at the university, Professor Stephen Horlin, said he was saddened to hear about the police investigation. He was a charming, erudite and deeply thoughtful man. He was thoroughly learned in literature. He was very well thought of, he added. According to a Guardian obituary, Mr. Farquhar published 3 novels and was a character in the 2013 football film Believe. His third novel, A Wide Wide Sea, contains a dedication to Mr. Field and Mr. Smith, which reads, "This book is dedicated to Martin Smith and Ben Field, whose encouragement was invaluable and without whom this book would not exist." Investigating officers have searched 4 properties in 3 locations across the country as part of the double murder inquiry, with a third man having been released pending further investigation. The 22-year-old, from Milton Keynes, was arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to defraud, conspiring to commit fraud by false representation, and fraud by false representation.